Hey guys, this video is about anabolic states. To be in an anabolic state means your body's building muscle rather than destroying it. Catabolic is the opposite of anabolic. As a bodybuilder or weightlifter, natural of course. Even if you're not natural, it doesn't matter. It's the same advice. You want your body to always be in an anabolic state, always be in a muscle building state. Always. I mean, it's common sense. That's duh. You want to be anabolic and not catabolic. Watch the video about catabolic states. To be in an anabolic state requires things. Well, first of all, that's default, water. I'm not even going to spend more than 5 seconds on that. You need your water, you need plenty of water. That's for everything, not just being anabolic. So we're just going to skip that. You need to have your glycogen stores full. The body will not build muscle when your glycogen stores are depleted. In fact, if your glycogen stores are depleted, watch my videos on glycogen stores if you don't know what they are. When they're depleted, your body will not go anabolic. Your body will instead release cortisol and break down your muscles for energy, which you want to avoid at all costs. But like I said, watch my other video about that. To be anabolic, so you gotta have your glycogen stores depleted. Eat your protein, eat your carbs, your slow digesting carbs, fill them up. That's 1. 2, you gotta have your proteins, of course. Protein, amino acids, your body needs it to build muscles, blah, blah, blah. You learn that in your mother's womb. So your proteins, of course, eat your meals every 3 hours. Why? Because your body needs to be in a positive nitrogen balance to build muscle. Meaning you gotta intake more nitrogen than is being released. Your body releases nitrogen when you're sweating, when you're urinating, when you're taking a shit. All kinds of ways your body releases nitrogen. And pretty much, if you're eating 10 carbs of protein, 10 grams of protein, you might be losing probably, I don't know how much, I don't know the ratio, but you're losing a good amount. Just because you ate 10 grams of protein doesn't mean your body has 10 grams of protein. Protein doesn't just go to muscle. It goes to your hair, your teeth, whole kinds of places. Then it releases through urine and other things. So you're only probably going to get 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 at most grams of protein out of that 10. And so you want to eat more proteins than your body needs to build muscle. Remember that. Always eat more than your body needs, so that even if half of it is being used for other shit, at least you have a huge amount for your muscles. And you have enough nitrogen, a positive nitrogen balance for the muscle building thing to begin. So number 1 thing for being anabolic, positive nitrogen balance. That's why you gotta eat every 3 hours. Every 3 hours, because after 3 hours, most of your food has been digested. If you're eating small chunks of food, and your body in 3 hours, your body can release a lot of nitrogen. So you gotta refill that. You could sweat in 3 hours, even if you don't see it. Your body's always sweating. You could pee, take a shit, whatever. So every 3 hours, keep that nitrogen intake. Protein. Nitrogen is found in protein. That's why protein is so important. Eat your proteins every 3 hours. Eat your carbs for your glycogen stores. And another thing about being anabolic is you want to release anabolic hormones like insulin, for example. Insulin. Watch my video on insulin. Insulin. I'm gonna make sure it shows all the important nutrients to your muscles, like your carbs and proteins and stuff like that. It's good and bad. It's bad. Anyway, watch the video on insulin, alright? I'm trying to make these videos as short as possible. So, get your insulin spike after the workout. That's the only time you need an insulin spike, after the workout, when your muscles need energy. Eat fast digesting carbs after the workout. Replenish those glycogen stores. And insulin is an anabolic hormone. It speeds up the anabolic process. Also, watch my video on growth hormone and testosterone. Those also are anabolic hormones that promote muscle growth. You're also anabolic the first couple of hours of sleep. As soon as you go to bed, like the first 70 minutes, your body releases growth hormone, testosterone, all that good shit. And it repairs muscle tissue and it helps your muscles grow. You get bigger, stronger. So you're anabolic if you eat a good meal before going to bed. That's low in carbs, of course. Has your protein in there. And, take long periods of rest. 8 hours at least on the workout day. Also, to be anabolic, in an anabolic state, you must, what else you must do? To me, it's like second nature now, because I started my transformation 3 weeks ago, and I made sure I made eating healthy and being in an anabolic state a discipline. Every 30 minutes, no matter what I'm doing, I'm always thinking, am I in an anabolic state? Did I eat my proteins? Are my glycogen stores refilled? Did I drink enough water? Am I going to sleep early tonight? Always think anabolic, to the point that it becomes a habit and a second nature. You always want to be anabolic. The only time you're not going to be anabolic is when you're in the gym, breaking those muscles down. I mean, that's you have no choice about that. You have to break muscles down for them to grow. After the 45 minutes of your weight training, watch my video on catabolic states again. I'll tell you why you have to work out for 45 minutes and no more. Stop. Start working after 45 minutes and get your insulin spike for that post-workout meal, and you'll be fine. Yeah. If I forgot something about anabolic states, just let me know. If you need more, you have more questions, just ask me. I don't make this video super long because there's so many things that go into the whole anabolic thing. To just focus on the essentials. Your insulin spike after the workout. Enough rest. When you're working out, make sure you do compound movements to put enough stress on your body so that growth hormone is released, the testosterone is released. And I already said proteins and carbs and stuff like that. So yeah, drink your water. And yeah, and the most important one, like I said earlier, always think anabolic. Every hour of the day, get up and think, am I in an anabolic state? If you're stressed out, you're not in an anabolic state. So that's another thing. Somebody's getting your fucking nerves, just be like, hey man, you fucking up with my anabolism, if that's even a word. Just, pimp smack them to hell. Because stress releases cortisol, and cortisol is a catabolic hormone, the opposite of anabolic. What else? Yeah, always think, am I anabolic? When you keep that mindset, every day it'll become a habit, and you just start doing anabolic things. You eat healthier, you eat your proteins, you eat your carbs, you'll sleep longer at night, and yeah, that's it. Message me questions. That's what this whole channel is about. If you don't have time to do the research, or you hate reading, I love to read, I love to research, just ask me and I'll do the video if I know. If I don't, I'll just look it up for you, alright? One love.